up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. We are back at it again. Another week 4 of 5 of quarantine, but it's been super awesome, and we've been doing the best we can to stay positive because we don't need no negativity in our lives. We need to stay positive and keep rolling. But today
we are doing another Sidecar Mukbang. Yeah. Well, we got some fresh new flavors. They only had 3 new flavors for this month because in last month it was like a repeat of February, right? So that's why we didn't do one for April. So we're doing it for May. We got 3 new flavors, or actually I think it's just 2 new flavors, and then
so they come out with flavor every other week, or every week, or every other week.
Every month.
Every month there's a
There's a new flavor. I didn't get any chocolate this time because I didn't really like the chocolate.
So what is it?
And I didn't like the vegan either because it was dry. So we're gonna.
What's the flavor of this month?
They only had the churro, and then they had the strawberry cream.
Oh, it's not anything called Corona.
No, they should have, huh? Like put like a little bit of flavor of like
make
the
it
Corona.
look like a virus.
Yeah. So should we do the churro first?
You pick one, and I'll pick one. I don't know.
This is the churro. Deluche or something like that. Nice. Cinnamony. And it's a cake donut. So what are you looking forward to after this quarantine?
Let's run it back up. What do you find positive out of this quarantine?
No traffic. What else? It's less busier at work.
Like economy-wise, it sucks because everything's going down. But
yeah.
I think to your point, traffic's better, gas is cheaper.
Gas, yeah.
But one thing I noticed though too is a lot more people are getting healthier or moving their bodies more, like walking, and I guess you get to do a lot more house chores that you probably couldn't get to in your normal busy life. So those are positives. And then you kind of just, I don't know, it's just being thankful and, all the little stuff we took for granted.
Yeah, all the little things.
Now we're
looking at it like, dang, I miss going to church.
Yeah.
I miss going to a gym,
yep.
Stuff like that. I miss visiting family.
And I noticed a lot more people are going to get off their damn phones and drive more because they're probably bored as hell after the first 2 weeks of being on their phones.
Yeah, I got bored after it. So
yeah.
Let's go ahead and try this out.
This looks delicious.
And we haven't even eaten lunch, so this is kind of our lunch.
Yeah. So you got the donuts, right?
And our protein.
Some protein in there. Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm.
Which one was this again?
The churro. Did you like that?
Yeah, the churro was good. Doesn't really taste like a churro.
It tastes like a churro, but it's just more cakey.
Oh.
And so what else?
What's the first thing you're going to look forward to once quarantine is lifted?
Go to the gym? Go to the movies?
That's it? I don't know. I think the first 2 weeks, just lay low. See how it goes, because I would hate to go there and then all of a sudden it spreads even worse, and then you're right, you guys. Yeah, at the gym or all these places, because it's gonna be crazy, right? I mean, starting to already. Getting to see both sides of the world. When I mean that by you being in the medical field, and then seeing the stories and hearing about it, and then seeing the age range. They say on the news it's 60 and above, so people get this thing that it's only people with underlying conditions and stuff. But I think if it hits people, you don't know if you have an underlying condition. You don't know how strong your lungs are,
or how strong your immune is.
Yeah. So me, I'm enjoying that. I'd rather stay indoors and just follow the guidelines because you've seen the effects, and it's not cool when you're sitting in that bed.
But I think that people should be outside, walking, working out, doing something active. Instead of just staying indoors all the time, because if you're staying indoors, you're also compromising your immune system, right?
Yeah, exactly. Plus hurting your eyes because you're probably watching TV a lot and watching
and getting fat.
Computer screen.
Not getting enough steps. I'm always trying to get 10,000 steps. So I'm like, damn it, I'm barely 7,000. So I'm like, okay, let's go for a walk.
All right. Enough with this quarantine business, because I think we're all living it. We all see it. We all have our different opinions. You just gotta respect one another. make sure we're taking care of one another and just stay healthy and safe. And to each their own. Whether you hear conspiracy theories or you don't, to me it doesn't matter. As long as you're safe and you're here when all this is over, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, because it's real. I see it all the time. It's scary. Stay home. Okay, stay outside. Okay.
All right.
All right, so the next one's going to be one of their staple donuts that they have all the time. And it's the Huckleberry. And this is really good the last time I had it. Huckleberry. So it's like Huckleberry flavor.
You ever have protein and you never shake it up good enough and it comes in chunks?
Yeah.
Even when you have the ball in there?
All the time.
Gross. Alright, so not sure if y'all know this, but we like to travel and get out of the country at least once a year.
Yeah.
In the past, 10 years that we've been together, we've been out of the country at least once every year. With all those places that you can recall, what would be your best place that you have visited so far?
Oh, no, I can't remember.
So there was Costa Rica, there was Australia, there's Puerto Vallarta, there's Belize, there was Peru, there was Greece, Athens, Santorini, Italy. Jeez, what else?
I don't know.
Am I missing any? Several road trips.
Costa Rica, Grand Caymans.
Grand Caymans, Cayman Islands,
the Grand
Hawaii.
Caymans, Hawaii. I think Grand Cayman's like my favorite. But we spent so much money there.
What makes it so? Why was it your favorite?
Because we did a lot.
What's a lot?
We went scuba diving, snorkeling. We rented a car. We seen the whole hotel. I mean, the whole island. What else? We did the shopping.
We got
to see the sand. What are they called? The sandfishes.
Yeah.
What are they called?
The sandfishes, the like snorkeling and stuff like that.
No, the stupid fishes that stay in the bottom.
Oh, the stingrays.
Yeah, the stingrays.
Oh yeah, that's right. How we gotta kiss it. I think that's where the 7 years good luck, and then it ran out.
Oh, and then we also did we rented the boat, the yacht.
Oh yeah.
We got a little tour.
So we got married in Maui, and then we took our honeymoon across the other side and went to the Grand Cayman Islands. Yeah, Cayman Islands were cool. The water is, it's so humid outside, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna go and jump in the water to cool down, and the water is even hotter than what it is outside.
The water was warm. It felt good.
Yeah, no, that was the clearest water I've ever seen.
And it had its patches too, like where it was cold. And when we went scuba diving, like it wasn't even that cold in there, but you get those patches where it's cold.
I think every island that we go to always has the best rum. They always claim they have the best rum.
Yeah, they all say they have the best rum.
They all have their nice little twist to it.
Yeah.
But Cayman Islands is cool, but we conquered that island, right? We rented a car. We conquered that whole island. So that was the only downfalls. We were there for a week and we conquered that whole island. Meaning we drove around, seen all the places, but it was cool. It was definitely a cool spot. Huckleberry.
Yeah, this is the Huckleberry, and it's really soft.
This one's good because it's crunchy on the outside, and then when you bite in it, the blueberry kind of opens up and you taste it, and it's crunchy and soft on the inside. Or crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
I know. What about you? What's your favorite? Let me guess.
What?
Italy?
No. I think there's kind of two. One was definitely Costa Rica because I think the wildlife, I love seeing the wildlife out there. It was so gorgeous just seeing iguanas run around like cats.
Oh, yeah.
Big old spiders and seeing the volcano and the food and everything was good and the tours. But also the Amazon. Amazon was cool in Peru.
That was in Peru.
I know. And Peru was... That was like National Geographic intense.
That was creepy.
I mean, there was one night that there was about 10 of us in a group, but we didn't know the other 7 or whatever, 8. So it was 10 of us that were staying on this basically, what's it called, bamboo place in the middle of the Amazon.
Like a hut.
Yeah, it's like a
hut.
hut.
Huts.
It was running off of generators. And the last night, they're like, you can either go to the makeshift bar and hang out, or you want to go out for a night hike. So me and Les decided, you know what, we can go to the bar anytime. So we went night hike, and we went with our tour guide. He took us around everywhere. He was so cool, and he said, turn off your lights. So we turned off the lights and kind of let the moon shine in, and then he's like, all right, turn on your lights and point it to the ground. And turn on our flashlights and point it to the ground, and the whole ground was just moving, full of critters. And,
oh yeah, it was a bunch of
bugs. Yeah, because you had to wear those rain boots. But man, that's kind of like the stuff you see on National Geographic. But you got to be there to live it, and so
yeah,
those are the kind of adventurous stuff I like.
I like that too. That was fun.
Yeah. So
even Kauai.
Yeah,
we went to Kauai. It was beautiful, the rainforest.
Yeah, but the rainforest is gorgeous, but the only thing about Kauai or Hawaii in general is they don't have that much wildlife. If you notice that.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't have wildlife. You expect to see monkeys and all this stuff.
You see cocks.
Yeah, you just see cocks. That's it. You see chickens running around everywhere, but that's about it. They don't have snakes. They don't have big spiders, because it's tropical out there.
Yeah.
So where is the next place you want to go?
Well, we're supposed to go to Bali, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. We're supposed to go to Bali in June for our wedding anniversary. Or just our anniversary in general. I don't know. It's kind of iffy. It's still up in the air. Mm-hmm. But I think I do want to do Bali. Well, I wanted to do something like in Asia, but now it's like, fuck. I don't know. We'll see.
I think when you travel, it can't be by word of mouth. You just have to go experience by yourself.
Yeah. Well, people tell you too, like, oh, you should go there.
Yeah.
And we go, and it's really nice.
Yeah. No, what I mean about that is like a lot of people, they're so biased and they hear a lot of stuff about a certain country or a certain city, and then they tell you, oh, it's scary there. And then you go there for yourself, and it's complete opposite. People are so nice.
Yeah.
You get to walk around. Everybody's so welcoming. So that's what I meant by that.
I'm going to save the strawberry cream for last. So I guess we'll do another staple. Well, hurry up. So I guess we'll do another staple, which is the crumb donut. And this is one that they always have. Are you full now?
All right. I can eat like 10 more.
Stupid. I'm saving this one for tomorrow.
All right.
All right, what?
Road trip.
Okay, so here's a... Cheers.
It's like having a happy face. Huh?
Stupid. Why don't you just act normal? Why do you like it?
Because you get to drive through all these different states.
Well, we did that when we went to Oregon.
Yeah, but this one, like, there was like a goal to go see Yellowstone and see kind of like the beauty of Yellowstone. Like Old Faithful and seeing all those bears and everything else.
Did we see a bear?
Yeah, remember we went through that zoo right before you enter Yellowstone.
We saw a bear?
We saw one, but it was in the distance.
Oh.
Then we got stuck in the middle of Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, I remember now because we were walking. You're like, it's right there. We were up on that cliff.
Yeah, it was like a baby bear, and there was another bear following.
Yeah, the mama bear. Yellowstone's really nice.
Yeah, Yellowstone's amazing.
I highly recommend that. You guys should go visit Yellowstone.
Because what we normally like to do is we'll go one route to get there, and then we don't want to take the same route back. So we always take another route.
But it's always longer.
It's longer, like
but
then we get to we always get to see new stuff and drive through. Because we ended up driving back down and through the desert, like Death Valley, and that's when we found that haunted place.
The hotel that they gave us a tour.
The opera or something.
Was that the time?
No, I was at. Remember, we stopped in the middle of the desert. It was like it was about 40 miles away from Death Valley or Baker, and it was in the middle of nowhere. And we've seen it on Ghost Adventures, but we actually went down there and seen it, and the lady was so nice, and she was creepy. Like, "Oh, let me show you." And then we saw that kid, and that kid even told us that she sees stuff every time.
And Julene and Milo stayed in the car because it was super hot.
Yeah.
With the air condition on.
Yeah.
I like this one. I never tried this one before.
It's a crumb?
I never tried it because I was like, oh, they always have it, so yeah. How do you rate that one?
Out of 10, probably like 6.5, 7. It's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
8 out of 5. I mean, 8.5. All right, so this last one is another monthly flavor.
Oh, wow.
It's the strawberry and cream. Another bullseye donut. The last time we had one was like dry, remember?
So what's the next road trip you'd like to do?
You kept talking about like the East Coast tour.
Yeah. Maybe we can do that for
What?
if we can't get out of the country. Huh.
If we can't get out of the country, then we'll just fly to Florida.
No, what we do is to the East Coast tours because the best time they say is to go around the springtime, right? When is spring?
It's springtime, right?
Oh, it's springtime? No, fall. There you go. I'm sorry, fall. So we'll fly into like Maine, rent a car, drive all the way down, cruise
Florida?
Cruise through Maine, cruise through parts of Jersey, Boston, hit up New York a little bit.
Oh yeah, New York.
And then hit the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, and then you cruise all the way down and you end up in Florida and then fly back.
Or you think that we can get to Louisiana?
We can get to Louisiana too. We can cut through Florida and then cruise around and come up to Louisiana and then take a flight back out of Louisiana.
How long is that gonna take?
So if you go straight shot, it's 16 to 17 hours from Maine all the way down.
Oh shit! I was like,
that's like here to Oregon. So
yeah, it's like we drove to Texas,
exactly.
22 hours.
Yeah, so we take a week off. We can just take our time and cruise through. Like that's the states that we've seen already.
Right.
I've been.
That's our last resort, but because we already saved our points for next year.
Yeah, I know, but that'll be a cool spot because we've toured all the West Coast already. So it'd be cool to see the East Coast.
This is a little sour.
Is it?
The filling. So they put the filling on the top, and there's no hole. You notice that?
Mm.
They don't put the hole in the donut.
Oh.
They just put the filling on top and
then let it just come out.
Rather than inside like a filled donut.
Yeah. I think a lot of venues are going to be canceled this year. I mean, they were talking about NBA's might cancel it. NHL might cancel. Baseball, a lot of players are saying no, we don't want to play in Arizona, so that might be pushed off till next year.
What about Coachella and all that? Because they pushed it to October.
Yeah, I think it's just day by day how it goes on. Because
you're thinking like it's gonna be cold at that time.
And there's a lot that can change day by day.
Yeah.
Just imagine if they lift all the orders, and then the heat starts to drop, so the virus comes back and it gets worse.
Yeah.
And then
it's
it explodes. Get colder. Yep. Because they're talking about they can't survive in ultraviolet light, which is the sun.
Yeah. Then isn't it hotter in Thailand, or in Asia or China? It's freaking hot over there. Then how's the virus surviving?
Because
it's cold in the wintertime, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're all indoors. That's why. So it takes. I mean, you would have to be in the sun all day long, right, to do it. But what happens? You go outside, you get contact, and then you go into your house, and it just morphs and feeds.
All right. So last but not least is the butter and salt donut. It's just a simple glazed donut, and haven't tried this one either. This is another staple of theirs. So here's that. Looks good. Fluffy. Let's see. Let's try it out. I've never tried this one before. Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Maple. Man.
That one's good.
That one's strong, huh?
What do you mean?
Is there maple there? What's that brown?
It's just butter and salt.
Oh, wow. That's strong on the outside, though.
That's so good. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. I think it's good because it has butter.
I think it's... My taste buds are going this way, and then all of a sudden you hit this and it goes the other way.
It's super fluffy.
So what advice would you give to any other married couple?
Just let her have it. Whatever she wants. Right?
Kids? Would you ever want to do kids again?
Huh?
You ever want to have kids again?
No.
Why?
Because you gotta buy double of everything. Stand in line for those motherfuckers, and then they grow up and they talk shit to you. You're like, fuck. You do all this stuff for them. You hardly get any sleep. You gotta stress out about them. They don't listen.
You sacrifice a lot of your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Sacrifice your life and your freedom.
And they grow up wearing your underwear and take pictures of us.
And then they grow up and they start like talking back and I do what I want. I know what's going on, blah blah blah.
I think we were all like that though too. That's what's bad though.
Yeah, but although I kind of rebelled when I was younger, I never talked back to my mom. I was always scared of her.
She'd hit you with a slipper, huh?
She'd hit me with a stick. Mm-hmm.
The belt buckle days?
Yeah. And I knew, like, every little lie I can tell. Because Julene, every time she would tell me a lie, I knew that it was a lie. And we would just keep arguing. So I just like, okay, whatever. But I know it was still a lie and she wouldn't admit to it. But there's no point of arguing about it, right?
Mm-hmm. So that's her thoughts on kids.
Yeah. Why? Do you want kids?
No.
So annoying.
I know. I think there's a certain age where you want a kid. Like, and then after that, it's like, no. That's what nieces and nephews are for.
Yeah. And we got Milo.
Yeah, Milo.
He's like a freaking kid.
He's like a freaking kid in himself, right,
he?
Milo? He's right there in the corner. Like, you see him coming.
Hey, buds.
He's pissed right now because he wants to go pee.
Want to go to the dog park? Oh, let's take him to the park.
Oh,
before we do chores.
All right.
Okay.
You can see him on the corner of your cheek. It's staring at us.
All right. So let's clean this up. Be right back. All right, guys. That's going to conclude today's video. We hope you guys had fun chatting with us, going over memory lane and how or what we thought about this quarantine thing. Traveling.
How she felt about kids.
Yeah, and Milo back there, he wants to say bye.
Getting ready for the dog park.
Milo, you want to say bye? All right, guys. I'm so happy you guys came to visit again. And my name is Milo. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Milo the Cockapoo. What is it? Milo Bear the Cockapoo.
Yeah, I don't know how he talks. He's weird. But check us out. Oh, look, he got his teeth brushed. It's all nice and clean. Dang, flossing. All right, guys. Milo's our boy.
All right, guys. Don't forget to like the video.
Yep.
On your way out, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Stay safe, stay sane, stay positive.